Working out and having someone ask you, how many sets do you have left? How many sets do you I know exactly what you mean.
When I was a kid, when I was growing up, you were allowed to talk to other people like they were human beings. Coach Greg, and in today's video, we got two girls and they think they own the world. Commercial gyms are so annoying. I mean, look at us. Have you seen how hot we are? Why on earth should I have to speak to another human being in the gym? And so these two girls are in an interview and they're complaining about how hard, how difficult their lives are. I mean, after all, they're two extremely good-looking girls. And so you have no idea of the interactions that we have to make when we go to the gym. And so I'm fully expecting them to say these guys are being inappropriate, that they're staring at them, perhaps groping on them, making them feel uncomfortable. But no, listen to the complaints that these two ladies have.
I hate when I'm doing a set and then I just have somebody coming up to me every 5 seconds. How many sets do you have left? It's like,
think of it. You're doing your leg presses and perhaps you have 4 sets and you have 2 sets left and somebody says, hey, how many sets do you have left? They want to use the same piece of equipment that you're using. You know, after all, it's a public gym. Perhaps there's 50 people in the gym and there's only 2 leg presses. Not everyone can do leg presses at the very same time.
And then I just have somebody coming up to me every 5 seconds.
I mean, if it's every 5 seconds, is she using the same piece of equipment the entire time? There's no way I'm going to believe that it happens this often.
How many sets do you have left? How many sets do you have left? It's like, can I just work out in peace?
And so she's thinking, can I not just work out in peace? And the answer is no, you're in a commercial gym. It's a shared public space. What's next? I go to the gym and I look to my left and right and I see other people. Can't I just lay down on the beach in peace? Why are there other people here? I mean, you're walking in front of me. I'm here relaxing on the beach, looking at the ocean waves crashing to the ground, and there's people walking by. How dare you? What's wrong with you? Do you not see the bosoms popping up between my 2 layers of clothing? I mean, clearly you want people to see the bosoms between here. The clothing covered here, covered down there, nothing here. And so because I look so amazing, I don't think other people should be able to interact with me unless I so choose to. And so my personal opinion, girls that are this attractive, very intimidating for other people to approach them. Very, very intimidating. You see this very good looking girl and you're thinking, I want to use that piece of equipment, but I don't dare ask her. I mean, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes and I want to use the leg press, but I don't dare ask her any questions. And so people are going to watch this video and as if it's not bad enough already. People are already scared to look and glance at any direction for fear of being caught. Now you can't even ask somebody, hey, how many sets do you have left? Perhaps they're trying to plan out their workout. Just yesterday, I'm doing the leg press. Man walks up to me and says, how many sets do you have left? I said, a lot. Would you like to work in with me? So I don't want to be too much trouble. I know you're going to lift heavy weights. That's okay. I'll help you remove the weights. We'll work out together. And so we did about 3 sets together, back and forth. Not a problem. You had no idea I was Coach Greg, that I made YouTube videos. We're just 2 guys in the gym working out in a commercial space. And so if somebody asks you how many sets left, the polite thing to do is to answer this many sets, but would you like to work in with me? And so perhaps you make someone's day. She's a beautiful woman. Someone approaches her and says, hey, how many sets do you have left? Well, actually it's 3, but I don't mind. You can use this machine in between the sets that I'm doing. Rather than thinking you are God's gift to man and people have to bow down to everything you do, why not just work in with them? I'm going to do a set right now and I rest 2 minutes between sets. Feel free to use it between my sets. After all, this is a commercial gym. We're all here to work out. We have similar goals. We're trying to better ourselves, trying to work out and get fit. And so when I was asked yesterday how many sets you have left, I could have said I have a lot of sets left. Go away, shoo. Can't you see I'm an IFBB pro bodybuilder? Don't you know I'm Coach Greg? Millions of followers. But who would do that? Who would be that big of an asshole? Well, apparently these 2 girls would do that. They don't want to be bothered. How many sets do you have left? Oh my God, my day was ruined. Somebody asked me how many sets did I have left. This is reminiscent of that guy that asked a girl for a date at the gas station. Oh, heavens forbid somebody speaks to you and is nice. How many sets do you have left? Not, you're hogging the machine and get off. I mean, if she had said, don't you hate going to commercial gyms? I'm doing a set and the guy says, get off. I was here first. How dare you? No. How many sets do you have left? That is now considered an insult. Last I checked, Gym Etiquette 101, you're allowed to ask somebody how many sets they have left. You're allowed to ask, can they work in with you? You don't own the equipment. It's a commercial gym. Now, if you don't like it, you can train at home. Why do you think commercial gyms are so cheap? Perhaps it's $500, maybe $1,000 a year.
It's still a shared space with shared equipment. People are still going to ask you how many sets you have left. Why? Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with politely asking somebody how many sets they have left.
And so the reasons it's so cheap is because we're sharing it. And you don't get to hog the equipment. And so if you're going to hog the equipment for half of an hour doing a leg press, for example, and somebody wants to work in with you, try to treat them like you would like to be treated, the golden rule. And so I know if I wanted to use the leg press machine and somebody was on it and I thought they were going to be there for half an hour and I really wanted to use leg press that day, I would appreciate it if I asked if I could work in with them, that they would say, yes, be my guest. I'm resting 3 minutes. I'm going to do 4 plates on each side. If you want to do 8 plates, then add the 4 plates, do your set, and we'll take them off. Why not? What's wrong with that? You don't like the sweat, you're scared, you use a towel, you can wipe the machine down between sets. It's not that complicated.
I know exactly what you mean. Working out and having someone ask you, how many sets do you have left? How many sets do you I know exactly what you mean.
And her friend says, I know exactly what you mean. Why didn't she say, what are you talking about? How many sets do you have left? You just say, I have 2 sets left. You answer the question, you go about your day. I mean, you wouldn't even have to offer to work in with them. The least you could do is answer back politely. And so if you're at the gas station and someone says, hey, I like your McLaren, you don't have to say, shoo, go away. You could say, thank you, I really like the color. You can have a normal conversation and interaction with people in the real world. It's not just swiping up and down, DMing left and right, playing games. You're allowed to actually communicate with people in the real world. I don't know what's happened. Perhaps I'm 98 years old. I don't know. But when I was a kid, when I was growing up, you were allowed to talk to other people like they were a human being.
And remember, they pay the same gym membership that you do to use that same equipment.
And so will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. What is that friggin' from? Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. And so when will this ever stop? It began with you can't look at other people in the gym. You have to have blinders on. You have to have your eyes closed. To now you can't ask people how many sets they have left. Will it soon become, I can't believe it. I went to the gym and the person at the front desk, they said hello. They said goodbye when I left. I had to wave goodbye. I had to say hello. I had to nod my head. I even went to the locker and somebody spoke to me and said, hey, how was your day? How was your workout? How dare they ask how my workout was? And so I have no idea how people could do this. Every day I go to the gym, I talk to people. Hey, Coach Greg, can I get a photo? I watch your videos. They're great. I love it. I enjoy talking to other people. Perhaps other people, they hate their lives so much that they just can't interact with anyone. And for those people, I feel sorry. Why would you not want to have a conversation with another human being? Why do you want to live your life alone? The worst torture I could imagine would be being put on a deserted island with absolutely no one to interact with. I love people. I can't imagine not wanting to say hi, talking to people, responding to how many sets you have left. Hey, what are you working on today? How many sets do you do for your chest? Do you do a 6-day split, 3-day split? I enjoy talking to everyone about health and fitness, working out, cardio, nutrition, and so on. But hey, that's me. I can't speak for other people, but I certainly wish other people could enjoy health and fitness the way I do. And if the worst thing in your day was somebody asking you how many sets you have left, well, to me, you got a pretty good life. Interested in any of the supplements, the GO2 Max, the Ecti Builder creatines, and so on. And also we now have collagen protein, the chocolate flavor, and the vanilla. Personally, I like the chocolate more. And also NAC. Everyone knows the benefits of NAC for the liver and so on. Please click the link in the description. Don't forget to use code Greg for 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, and please like the video if you did actually like it. Also watch one of the bloops. That'll help me as well. And if you want to purchase the cookbooks, Cookbook 3.0 new in stock, hard copy and PDF, and of course the remaining cookbooks as well as training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Circles diet book, my life's work, how to lose weight, keep it off for the rest of your life. Code Greg 10% off. And until next time, I am out. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Put on the mic and I flow.